that you can have the confirmation to justify your own biases about the opinions that you've come up with about who I am, rather than ever getting to know me. All of you have done this. Every single one of you. You take things I say out of context to fit your narrative in your own head about who you think I fucking am, rather than ever trying to get to know me. Ever. You have decided who I am. A lot of you do this on a regular basis with everything. You use the Bible to justify your cruelty and bigotry. You pick out little phrases and little verses that fit your narrative, just like J.D. Vance did when he was trying to justify this administration's cruelty to people who are different. People that don't fit their fucking image and narrative of who they think they should be. And when the Pope called him out on it, what the fuck happened to him? What was that? Because it doesn't look fucking good. See, that's the thing. Y'all don't like to be called out for your wrongdoing. But it's wrongdoing. So if somebody doesn't call you out for it and say, hey, you're being a fucking hypocrite because you're judging a person based on their looks rather than their fucking merit. And that person has proven time and time and time again that they weren't the fucking one. But you use things to justify. You pick out little fucking things I say instead of listening to the whole fucking context of what I'm trying to say to you to get you to stop fucking doing it to me and take me seriously so that you stop fucking making us suffer for no valid good reason. Because you've made us suffer. And it's not, there's no justification for what you fucking did here. None of you. No justification for the constant online harassment and stalking. No justification for starving us and then getting online and making fun of us for starving. No justification for me applying for cars, you blocking it, and then putting on my feed all day long that you're giving cars to other people, or there's charities in the fucking area that give cars to more well-deserving people. There is no justification for putting a child through what you have, and then calling in children's advocates, and then fucking paying them off to not help the child, and continue to help you torture me. There is no justification for anything we went through here, for you stealing my fucking identity, stealing my inheritance so that we are poor, and then trying to force us out onto the street, homeless, because you think we should be destitute, because of your own fucking bullshit. It isn't mine to carry. None of the shit you have put us through is ours to carry. Just like when somebody calls somebody in a position of power out for their hypocrisy, it is not justified to harm them or try to silence them because you don't like what they're saying, because they're trying to change the narrative that you've built up in your fucking skull that isn't true, to justify your bad behavior towards a select group of people. It doesn't fucking work that way. That's the problem. Enough of you aren't getting called out for your bad behavior. People are enabling it and justifying it by any means necessary so that you continue to get away with it. I ain't that bitch, and just because I look a certain way doesn't mean I am a certain way. And that I wouldn't call you out for your bullshit because it's wrong. Now, I am an advocate for people Even though they treat me like a massive pile of dog shit because of the way I look, I still care whether or not they and their children get to eat fucking food. That they're going without homes because people like you are misusing the power that they hold, their position of power, to keep those people stuck so that you can profit off of them. I'll still, until the day you won't succeed, stand up for the people that can't stand up for themselves, whether they fucking like me or not, because of the way I look. It doesn't matter, because that's not how this works. That's not who I am. I don't give a shit. I don't even give a shit what I look like. It just happens to be what the fuck I look like. But I'm not gonna tone it down to make you comfortable. That's a fucking you problem. Fix it. Heal that shit. But you are not ever again gonna steal from me, gonna slander me, gonna hurt my kid because you don't like me. Because you got your own misfirings in your fucking brain that make you justify somehow the way you've treated us here. Like, I made a comment, and you guys are so far up my fucking social media's asshole that I can't even comment on other creators. Can't even comment on their content because you're right there trying to, if I say anything, this sounds like misinformation. Well, it looks like you're a fucking coward because you can't even show your fucking face. You have to put a fake profile so that I don't know it's you right down the hall. I know it's you. I know it's Kenya. I know it's Saul. I know it's Janelle. You've been doing this to me forever. I know every single one of you that's doing it. Because you don't like me. Because of the way I look. Because I'm a stupid fucking bitch, and I should be a stupid fucking bitch because that's what you built up in your mind. Because of the way I look. But I'm not. I should be fucking oblivious to this and just take it. I should sit back and allow you all to treat me like this. Why? And now you're mad at me because I won't. So you're continuing and fucking making it worse. Like, retaliating even worse every time. Instead of realizing, well, maybe we shouldn't have done this. Because now we've left a trail of evidence so big that we can't erase it. And we can't keep up with it all, that we're all going to go to fucking prison. You're still trying to put me in my place. And I know who the fuck is doing it. And I know why you're doing it. You are justifying any means necessary to be fucking cruel. Just like this administration. But that's because a lot of you voted for it. Against your own fucking best interests. Knock, knock, bitch. Am I hitting home? Am I getting warm? Like, you are gonna go to prison. You are being watched. Just like you're watching me. God damn. And you don't even take a day. You didn't even take Easter off. Take a day off. Chillax. Smoke some of that weed that you get to buy. While you guys got all my fucking money cut off. And then this one up here one day screamed, "You broke bitch." And I screamed back, well, why the fuck is that? Why am I broke? Is it because you got my fucking benefits shut off? You threw a massive fucking fit yesterday when I canceled my fucking appointment for social services. Why are you so upset? Why are you more upset when I cancel a fucking appointment that you shouldn't know about than I am when I miss it? What's up with that? But none of you have the fucking right to treat us the way you have. You can justify it by any means you like. It isn't going to make it true. You delusional fucks. You call me delusional constantly. That I'm a dreamer. That I am living in a fantasy world, and that's why you keep justifying trying to call in the paddy wagon. Meanwhile, you're stealing from me, so you gotta do something to make me look not credible so that you can get me out of the way somehow so you continue to steal from me and it be undetected. That's simply not gonna happen because you are being watched. But I'm the only one here with the fucking talent to back it up. I'm the only one here with the drive and the determination and the ambition to follow through with it. You guys can't even take a day off of fucking sitting around talking about what the fuck I'm doing. Because you're so concerned with what I'm doing, which is, I'm gonna fucking surpass you. Because I don't give a fuck what anybody else is doing. I care what the fuck I'm doing. I'm competing with me, not you. But I'm done with you and your bullshit. I am done with people misinterpreting what I'm saying on purpose so that they can back up their buried deep down already fucking come up with judgment of who I am. I've been going through this my whole life. My first fucking boyfriend. I mean, I was absolutely in love with him. But, you know, my mom was jealous of the relationship and everybody around didn't really understand it because everybody considered him to be better than me, you know, and they constantly told me that. Constantly. His sisters were better because they were in theater and they were better actors than me. His mom, you know, even though his mom did the same job as my mom did, she dated men that had money. So his family was just better than ours. And my mom even perpetrated that shit and told me all the time, you know, they're just better. They're just better than you. He's going to leave you for somebody better because you don't deserve him. And guess what happened? That got into my skull. I let it. Instead of listening to myself and feeling that we loved each other and the relationship was, you know, solid because we believed in it. He and I both let that fucking gossip marinate and started to believe it rather than believe what we felt. And I got anxious and please don't leave me, please don't leave me. And he ended up cheating on me with a friend of mine whose family owned the video store in town because they were better than me. Because, you know, the hierarchy, right, of money. Who's better because they have more? That's fucking stupid. You're all stupid. But I believe that shit because I let people with their blah, 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 get into my head rather than feel what I felt and believe what we already knew to be true. We both did it. And we broke up. I let my own mother did this to me constantly because she could not see me happy. If I was happy, then I would leave her. And then, you know, she couldn't capitalize or benefit off of my energy, my time, my money. She liked to steal my money too. So, you know, it's just like living with a whole community of my mom. It's wild. But I'm not going to let you do this time. Because I know who I am. I know that my intuition doesn't lie to me, but you do. And you prove constantly that you don't care. I care. I care. And I'm not going to let you and your fucking bullshit and your own insecurities and your own judgments cloud what I know to be true. That's why I don't have a lot of friends anymore, because the friends I had did not have my best interest at heart. They were secretly competing with me. They were secretly jealous of me so that they would feed me with a bunch of bullshit that wasn't true, that was their own shit, their own biases, their own insecurities. And then I would let it fester because I would listen to them before I would listen to myself. And it turns out they were just trying to sabotage things for me because they didn't want to see me happy. They didn't want to see me win. They didn't want me to leave them because they benefited off of my presence. They weren't my friends. They weren't good friends. They didn't actually care about me. They cared about what I could do for them, what I could provide for them, how I made them feel, rather than actually me. Which is similar to what you guys are doing to me now. You don't fucking like me. You torture me. You treat me like shit. Like human garbage. Yet you don't want me to leave, so you keep blocking the exit. You don't want me to have love, so you keep trying to block the relationship. Because you benefit from me being here. You benefit from my ideas. You benefit from my energy. You're stealing from me, so you're benefiting financially from me. I don't like that. That doesn't fucking work for me. So I'm not going to allow it anymore. And I'm certainly not going to listen to anyone who has proven time and time again that you do not have my best interest at heart. That you are trying to block my exit. That you are stealing from me. That you are trying to block my love life. Because you don't want to see me win or see me happy at all. Like, even when I start smiling, one of you has to come in and fuck that up. I am not paying attention to you because you do not have our best interests at heart. And that's just it. I don't like liars. I don't like hypocrites. I don't like people who take my words out of context on purpose so that they can finally validate what they've already believed to be true about me, rather than get to know me, rather than actually speak to me, rather than ask me questions about what did you mean by that? What was the context of that? Because you already have made a decision. You already put me either on a pedestal or beneath you, one or the other. And you look for that confirmation bias to decide what you already believe to be true, whether it's actually true or not. And that's cool. You do you. But that's not how I roll. I actually do care about the people I serve. And you can say I'm not serving anybody, but I am making a difference with my content when you allow it to get out. There are people that will benefit from it. In fact, you steal a lot of my ideas and profit off of them, so you're benefiting off of it. You just don't want me to benefit. You don't want to see me succeed. You don't want to see me happy. But you don't have a fucking choice in that, because I'm done with you. I am done with people in my life, people that try to silence me, that try to take my words out of context and look for things to fucking confirm what they already believe about me, people who slander me, people who make fun of me. Let's see you do it better. You never see somebody making fun of another human being because the one making fun is doing better. You never see that. Comedians, that's a different fucking topic entirely. That's a different... And we can get into that in another video, if you like. But, no. Enough of you. Like, one of you, I made a comment because I went to a functional medicine doctor. That was the only doctor who found anything going on in my body, pretty much. Because all the doctors that took my insurance gaslit me, made fun of me. Made fun of me. Girly pop, I see you. I see you. I see right through you. You are not fooling anybody. But I made a comment because I had suffered similar issues to the person speaking in the video. And here comes Girly Pop because she's watching every fucking move I make. Every move. She's in my phone. And has to come in and comment. This sounds like a misinformation. No, it sounds like you're a bitch. It sounds like you're a jealous child with very severe mental health issues that needs some help. Because you are so far up my butthole. If you hate me so much, it's kind of fucking weird. It's kind of weird that if somebody hates you so much, if you hate somebody so much, why are you fucking watching their every move? It seems like you're in love with me. That's what it seems like. But anyway, and she has to get in there with a fake profile, not showing her real face. Never showing her real face. To make fun. And to twist what I said to be true, you know, to her own narrative, because she's just got to get in there. You guys have to get in there and tell me I'm wrong, or that I'm stupid, or that when you're the ones watching me, you're the ones benefiting from me. You're the ones stealing from me. So how am I wrong here? How am I the bad guy here? But I'm fucking tired of you. I am tired of you. You're boring. Which is why I'm the main show here. What are y'all doing besides standing around talking about me? You doing anything special? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Stop watching me pee and then calling me the pervert. You are hypocrites. You are the ones that are wrong, but you can't admit that you're wrong because you need help. You need healing. I can admit when I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong here, and I'm not going to back down from you. Listen to you. Okay, you guys can see this, that this is happening every time. And every time I have brought it up to anyone, I get gaslit about it. But the knocking gets harder when I'm hitting on the truth and it's pissing them off. Now here, once I walk out of here, there'll probably be some screaming and fucking throwing a hissy fit, bitch, tantrum like a child. Because I'm calling you out for your shitty behavior. Publicly. Because you're watching my every move and getting upset about things you shouldn't get upset about because you shouldn't be fucking watching me. It's illegal. This is the privacy of this room. And you can try to find loopholes all you want to justify it, but you can't. Because it's wrong. It's illegal. You're the ones that are doing the wrong, but you're still trying to find ways to blame me or justify, and you can't. You just can't. But I'm so done with it. I'm so done with people looking to justify how they've treated me, how they've sat back and watched what we've been through, and justify, well, somehow it's always, or listen to other people's gossip and slander and hearsay, and then they in turn have treated me some type of way, and they have to justify it somehow in their mind that they sat back and watched because they listened to somebody else say something negative about me, or they participated. And justify, well, it was because no, there's no justification for any of it. There's none. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all of it. Do you know how hard it is to go through life alone because you see this? Because once I started the spiritual journey aspect of it, I started being able to see through people's lives and people's bullshit. And they get really angry at you when you don't buy their bullshit. So then they isolate you and they hurt you further. And you can see it. You can see them do it. You can see why they're hurting. You can see all their insecurities once you start to heal yourself and do all this work. And it's a lot of work and nobody really wants to do it. So you're isolated and alone a lot of the time. You just don't relate to other people because you can see why they're doing the things that they're doing and they're not willing to heal it. And so it's isolating and it's lonely. But I would rather be alone than surrounded by people who either enable the terrible behavior or lie to me constantly for their own selfish reasons. I like my own company. That's it. The company can drag you down with you. And I'm never, ever going to allow people who don't see me, who don't actually see me, tell me who the fuck I am. And I'm not going to listen to other people tell me about other people that I see. Because nobody knows better than me. They especially don't know me better than I know me. So, whatever. Can you just leave me the fuck alone for one day? It's been 2.5 years of constant drama, day in, day out. Can you just fucking take a day off, one fucking day, and leave me alone? Just one. Fuck, from the moment I wake up, knock, knock, knock. Just leave me alone one fucking day. Live your own life. Do your own fucking thing for just one day. So that I can breathe and get some shit done that I need to take care of. So that I can get out of here. Because I want to be here about as bad as you want me here. But you keep blocking my money in the exit. And that, again, is a fucking oxymoron. How's one supposed to leave if you block their money and you block the exit and then you're like, get the hell out of this town. We don't want you here. Well, you fucking stole all my money. Make up your fucking mind. You want me?